everyone, it's Lynette with Charmed Grammy Crochet. Today is Friday, February 26th. This will be Charm Chatter number 165. My little calendar helped me out with that, so I'm very excited. So we are in the yarn room today, and I have some updates. I hope you have a totally awesome day today. I want to thank all of my subscribers for joining me again. All of you that aren't subscribed, hit the button to subscribe. Why not? If you don't want to, that's fine too. So I did want to say I am participating in that $50 for you, $50 for me giveaway with Distinctive Crochet. I will link her video. But I was going through the comments, and I just want to make sure that you guys know to be publicly subscribed. You have to be publicly subscribed to her channel. If you're not publicly subscribed, then you can't win. And I was noticing that a lot of people were saying, you know, that they are participating, but they aren't publicly subscribed. And I know it's even some of my subscribers aren't publicly subscribed. But I know that you watch my channel all the time, so I know that you're there. For me, that would be no problem. Because I know that you are my yarny friends and that you're with me all the time. But if you're new to her channel, she won't know that you watch all the time necessarily. Do you know what I mean? So just for your own sake, please make sure that your subscription is public and it's in your YouTube settings. So that's really all I know how to do. That is go to your YouTube settings, that little thing that looks like a nut or bolt thing. So anyway, that's enough of that. I just wanted to do a little public service announcement there so that you get to win. End of that story. What else did I want to talk to you about? I am working on trying to get a video together of the ice sculpture trip. I'm trying to get it. I had issues. I took the videos on my phone. This is why I'm just so technology challenged. Technologically challenged, I guess is the right word. I take video on my phone, and then I have a hard time getting my phone to my laptop. I definitely don't know how to edit on my phone, and everything is so small I don't even want to deal with that. So then I have to get it on my phone, which should sync up. All technical crap I don't understand. But the bottom line is my syncability from my phone to my laptop should just do it like this. But the one account that I was using is hooked up to an email address that I haven't had for like 5 years. And I'm it's a hard time changing that because I'm technologically challenged. I can't even say the word. So that's how challenged I am. So anyway, the bottom line is I believe that I deleted it and uninstalled it and reinstalled it, and now that's syncing, but it's trying to sync like 5 years worth of stuff. And so I'm working on it. So that's it. I'm working on it. And I'm hoping that it'll still follow. I'll still get through. There is a place. This is a nice little segue into this little purchase I wanted to share with you because I thought it was very cool. There is a store front in the little town center. It literally and truly is a town square. It is square. There's a gazebo in the middle, and there's streets on all four sides. It's really a quaint little town. Anyway, there is a store there called Polish Pottery, and I am, I don't know, like quarter Polish, I think. My father's father was 100% Polish, and my maiden name ends in ski, so and I am not at all, you know, I'm proud of my Polish heritage. I'm German on my mom's side, and then there's some other crap mixed in along the way on my father's mother's side, but my mom was 100% German, so I'm like half German and quarter Polish, and then my grandmother on my dad's side, she was a little bit of everything. So there's all that other stuff mixed in, but it doesn't matter to me one way or the other. But anyway, there's this little Polish pottery store. I've been into a Polish pottery store only one other time. I didn't know that there was even one in the state of Ohio, let alone found out that there are two that are relatively close to me. I thought I must have kept them in my wallet. I did take a couple of cards I was going to show you, but they're not in the bag, so I must have put them in my wallet. The Polish pottery store that I was in before, maybe Tennessee or Pennsylvania. I don't know where it was. I don't remember. And I bought something, but I don't remember where I put that. It's on one of my shelves somewhere in my knick-knack collection of just dust collecting stuff. So I did buy some things. Mostly the Polish pottery is pottery. But it's very expensive. It's hand painted. Every piece is hand painted in Poland, and it's beautiful stuff. This does not contain the Polish pottery. This is also hand painted, but I thought they were very cool, and so I'm going to give these to my granddaughters. And then I have a couple of swaps that I'm in the process of, and so I'm going to send these away. These are made of wood, but they're Easter egg decorations. So I bought some of these because they're wooden, and my grandkids wouldn't break them, and they would travel well. But aren't they pretty? So I do, as I said, have a couple of yarn swaps that I'm doing. And so if you are one of those two people, you're seeing some of your gifts. You just won't know which one you're getting. Anyway, I bought for my grandkids and for the yarn swaps because I thought they were pretty. I think my grandkids don't mind the crinkle, but I gotta wrap them back up. I think my grandkids will like them. Maybe, who knows? Maybe they'll appreciate them. Maybe they won't. I don't know. But I thought they were cool. And then I bought an actual pottery one that I'm probably going to keep for myself to go with that other piece of Polish pottery that I bought that I put someplace. Hold on, there it is. It's got the tag on it. Let's get the tag off so you can see the pottery. So my ring light is glaring on it. Let's turn that off. Now, yeah, I don't know if you get a good color, but isn't it beautiful? So intricate and signed. So very cool, right? So anyway, I thought you might enjoy seeing the Polish pottery. I know it's not yarn, but I did go into the store during the video if I get it to upload and edit and all of that stuff. And you'll see the inside of the store. And cross your fingers on the video. So, next. Excuse me. I know there's some other announcement I wanted to make, but I can't remember what that is right now. So what have I been working on? I did work on some Willow Squares, and I wanted to show you these. Let me turn this light back on. I wanted to show you these. This is the Just Yarn worsted from the Dollar Tree. It's very soft. There are 131 yards in here, which is 120 meters. It's 4 worsted. This color is called gold, soft gold. It was $1. It's nice, but I wanted to talk to you about the yarn a little bit. So I worked with it. Now it's a 4 worsted, but it feels thin. I don't really know how to explain it. It's very soft. It drapes very well. It's the right thickness. So this is what I don't know how to really describe to you, the way I feel about this yarn. I like the yarn. It is soft, like very scarfable, very nice and soft. But when I'm working with this yarn compared to other excuse me, I got the hiccups. Other worsted weight yarns, it's fine, but feels not as dense as other worsted weight yarns. I think that's I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it feels less dense than some other worsted weight yarns. I think that's a good way to describe it. So anyway, this is the gold color, and I did make a couple of willow squares to go with my willow squares for the blanket that I think I'm going to turn into a ruana. I hope I'm saying that right. So I made two, and I still have, I'm hoping enough maybe for another one. I wanted to be able to tell you for sure how many I could get out of one, but I didn't get that far. So I'll let you know that. I'll keep you posted. I did also on the calendar, crochet calendar fun. I want to dig in. I'm going to be digging, so hold on just a second. I'm pulling out. Remember, I figured out that you like make flowers out of the patterns so that you can make that heart at the bottom. I mean, on the cover of the crochet calendar, which I just stuck all this stuff on top of, so now I can't show you, but I will in a minute. So I started making flowers, tons of flowers. There's a couple in there, but I think I showed them to you already. So I made February's, or March had flowers. I shouldn't be showing you those flowers yet. I already did March's. I know I'm early on March. I did March because I made it into a gift for my daughter-in-law, and I wanted to give it to her. So, and I did make a video with that, and I will show you that video in March. I have it made. It's already ready. It's already scheduled. It's just, I can't show it to you because it's not March. So, anyway, these are like the start of the trivets that were, or pot holders, or whatever you wanted to use for February. This was the flower. So I made some of those in, oh, can't show you that one. I made some of those in all of the yarns that I've used so far. The little flowers. So the green and the orange are cotton yarn from the trivet from July. I mean, not July, sure, listen to me. February. And then this is the yarn that I used for March. Well, green, orange, there was another color. Green and orange. Where's the other color? Did I use it up? Purple. Oh, did I show you a purple? Didn't I make the purple? My favorite color, and oh my goodness. I thought I made purple ones. I guess I gotta make purple one. Oh, nope. I do. I did. I made purple. I thought I made 4 up to, I decided I'm going to do up to 4 of each flower for every month of all the colors of the yarn that I have until the yarn runs out. That's my plan. So I made flowers. January and February's colors were the same. So that's my bag of flowers and the yarn. So it starts off, it's going to be like a little tiny thing to do. Oh, make 4 flowers out of, well, now I have 5 colors of yarn. Because in March I used up one of the colors. I used 3 colors in March. Just a little sneak peek, and I used up one of them. So they don't have any flowers in that one. But that's more about that later. But now that I took all that stuff off of here, I can show you what I'm talking about. So for February, it's like this little part in the middle. Before you start even this, it's just this little part in the middle that I used. I guess I could have added to it and done bigger. And maybe I will if I find that I have extra time. But I just did the little tinies because the March's flower, which I can't show you, is bigger. And this is, let me try to get it out of there. This is the heart that I'm talking about. So, like, I did some of these like little tiny right here flowers. January's didn't have any flower. So January's picture was no flower in there. But starting in February, I started just with a part of that to use the flower. And like I said, I could have made it bigger, I guess. But I didn't so far. Okay, so that's bag number 2 to show you. Bag number 3. Let me show you. I met with Chloe. We went prom dress shopping last night. They do not have in the new colors for the new dresses for spring yet. We went to a bridal shop even. And let's see, we went to Dillard's. I think we went to Dillard's. I don't know if that's a, I don't know how big of a chain Dillard's is, but it's a fancy store. I think it was Dillard's. And anyway, we went there and they had some beautiful dresses. Not the one that, not the dress was not there. Then we went to Nordstrom's. They had not one formal dress. I was shocked to death. So then we went to a bridal store, and I don't know if this is a like countrywide store or not, but called David's Bridal. And we found a beautiful dress there, but not in the color that she wanted. So this is the dress if we could get it in the color. They had it in that color, but they don't have it in the color she wants right now. So the woman there said that they haven't received in their dresses for this year because last year they had to send everyone back because there was no proms. So nobody brought prom dresses and they sent them all back. How sad is that? So this year we're hopeful. She said they haven't gotten them in yet this year, but they're hopeful that they're coming in. So Chloe's holding off. Anyway, just another personal update. But she did try on. Oh no, don't do that. Stay. This is the tunic top that I'm making for her. And we did try it on. And I have made, the pattern calls for 14 rows after a split. When you go around your, because it's a tunic dress, but she doesn't want it as long completely as a dress. She tried this on, and this comes like halfway or better down her rear end. And that's as long as she wants it. She doesn't want it to go any further than that. So this is supposed to be 14 rows, and hers is only going to be 7 rows. So then I have to do the front to make it even, 7 rows. And I think we need to shorten this a little bit up to here. So I'm just going to do some like double crochet back and forth for a couple rows to make this area smaller because she wants sleeves. It's bigger so that you can wear turtleneck underneath, but she doesn't want to do it that way. She wants sleeves on here, and this area is a little big in the sleeve hole for her, I believe. And then she does not want anything fancy on the neck, so we're just going to do the neck the way that it is per the pattern, which I haven't done yet, but I think just I think it like requires a row or 2 of single crochets, but the way that this works on or fits on her right now, she can even kind of wear it off the shoulder if she wanted to, or off of one shoulder or whatever, and she likes that idea because she's not going to wear a shirt underneath, you know, just like cami or something underneath. So, and then leggings or jeans. So we're coming along, but I wanted to show you the update that I worked on that. So I don't have a stitch marker that showed where I was the last time, but I know I wasn't this far. I was up in here somewhere the last time I think I showed it to you. So it's coming along real good, and this is made with yarn that's called Dreamweaver that I used to be able to get at a discount store similar to Ollie's. But they're not doing yarn anymore, and it's very much like Red Heart, Landscapes Red Heart. So I'll show you. This is the yarn. This is what it looks like in the cake, or in the skein. And there's a lot of static. It's got a halo. Can you see it sticking up there? Oh my God, there's so much static in my house right now. It's ridiculous. It's very dry heat that I have in my house, and it's cold, so the heat's been on for a while. We haven't been able to open any windows. Maybe I need to boil some water. I don't know. So anyway, I'm hoping to get this finished soon. Then I also worked on, I think I showed you this to start with. I'm making a runa. I'm doing the Nan's Next Knots, and I'm making a runa out of that. Roanna. I'm sorry, I'm calling it wrong. I'm on this kick for these. I want to get some done before camping season starts because I would like to give them as gifts to some of my camping friends. I think they would enjoy having them, and so I'm making this one of my own, and I was using, let's see, here we go. I was using this yarn. This is the color. It's called Pike's Peak or something. Pike's Peak Pop. Pike Place Pop. And it's navy blue, like a blue, gray, and green. It's 245 yards per cake, and I had 6 cakes. I thought this would be enough yarn, and it's not. I got not quite 1/3 of the project done, and I ran out of yarn. So I was saying I was going to make the Nan's Next Knots project a Ruana, and that's a once a week project, and I'm excited about that, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. But I wanted to get one done faster because I was excited about it, so that's why I started this one. And so I was doing it up through here, and it's a similar pattern to the pattern that we're doing for Nan's Next Knots because I liked the design of it, but I added a couple twists here and there, and I'm adding a pocket. So there's a hole right there for the pocket. So I got this far and finished my 3rd cake. But the way that this works, it's like a blanket with a big slit in the middle, and you wear it like a shawl, kind of. And so I had like 3 rows left to do because I'm really doing it by inches, not by row count. I wanted this to be 20 inches wide, and then I'm going to do 5 inches that only comes like halfway up your back to your neckline, and then you go back to another 20 inches of this. Well, I was at like 17 inches or so when I ran out of the 3rd cake of yarn. So then I decided to add in and fill in those back spaces and whatever with this gray from, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby because this gray is called Graybeard. It coordinates well enough, and it's going to mostly be in the back. I had to do what I had to do because they don't make this anymore. I went right to Premier, and they don't sell this color. And so we're improvising. This one's going to be for my husband, and it's coming along. I will admit, one issue. My stitch counts are correct, but my tension is terrible for some reason. My wrist has been hurting, so maybe that's why, but it's growing. And I'm not even going to show you that because probably I should rip it out and do it again, but I want to just do it in it when it's hanging on you. I don't think you're really going to notice because your shoulders and stuff, it's going to, but it has to do with, I'm sure, my tension. I can't figure out why, but it's getting a little bit long on the ends, even though my stitch count is correct the whole entire time. So that's a little bit aggravating, and that's why I don't like to make things in panels that are separate, because my tension is, I have an issue with tension. When I crochet tighter, things are smaller than when I crochet looser, and I don't know that I'm doing it until one panel is way longer or shorter than the other, and I don't know how to fix it. So if you have suggestions on how you fix that, let me know. Then the Nan's Next Knots. This is my start. So for Nan's Next Knots project, no, don't you dare. My base color is going to be this coral. So the first week we did number 8. As you're supposed, or whatever number, I don't even know. You're supposed to, and I want this to be loose, so I'm using a larger hook. Maybe, I can't, I think I'm larger than what the yarn calls for. I think I used the 8mm, but maybe I used a 6. I can't remember. I have it written down. I have my cheat sheet here. I didn't write down the hook size. Holy cow. How could I not write down the hook size? Ooh. Eeks. I think I used a 6. I guess I'll figure it out. Anyway, this is my first week. It goes this way. So I always use a clippy clip. Well, I try to always use. Sometimes I forget, but I try to use a clippy clip to hold my yarn so it doesn't frog and unravel on me. So this is the first week. You start with the base row, and then you do your color for the week, and then her pattern says to go like 3 rows. I did not, because I was afraid I wouldn't make it wide enough, because I need it to be, if I'm going to do another Ruana shawl out of it, I need it to be 46 inches wide, and this goes for 20 weeks. We keep adding. If we add 6 rows for 20 weeks, I'm going to think to have too many rows. I might need to rethink that, because I should count how many rows. I think I'm on 40 rows on my other project already. So I might need to rethink that and figure out how many rows I'm actually going to have, because I might need to do 3 rows, 3 rows, 3 rows, like her, like Nan's pattern actually calls for. So anyway, this was whatever week color was white, and this week she picked I haven't started on it, but she picked the color, and the number is 3, and so for my number 3, I'm only using 4 colors because I'm not making a full-size blanket. You know, I'm just going 46 inches. So I only used 4 colors, and I hope I'm not screwing this whole thing up by doing this. I'm just figured that it was going to work. Anyway, mine, I might be 100% wrong and be totally frogging and starting over. But my number 3 is this princess color. So each one of my 4 colors has 2 numbers, and then the base color. So this is number 3, and number 7 for my project is called Princess, and it is the pinks and corals and white together. And so that's where I'm going to go next. I want to get those. What I was planning on doing was 3 rows of the color of the week, and then 1 row of the base color, and then 3 rows and 1 row, 3 rows and 1 row, and then make it 46 inches wide. I don't know, we'll see how that works out. As I'm crocheting this other one, thank God I'm doing it ahead, because I think I might need to change my pattern selection on my Luck of the Draw. That's what it's called, Luck of the Draw 3. And now we're into week number 2. So if you're not participating yet, hey, jump in the bandwagon. You can jump in quick. It's the basic design is that you crochet 3 or 6 rows a week on your blanket, and at the end you have 6 times 20, 60 rows. But I'm going to need more than 60 rows. I am. Goodness, I don't know. We'll have to figure it out as we go. I'm good at figuring it out as we go. I think I'm going to need to add all my colors. I might be rethinking this whole way to do this blanket. because mine isn't going to be as long as hers either, because I'm only going, well, I'm going 60 inches. Goodness, I probably do need to rethink this whole thing and add in the additional colors, because I don't think I'm going to have enough yarn otherwise. I mean, I don't think it's going to be big enough. So let's just think about this, and then I need any thoughts that go with it, because right now I just finished row 41 and I'm 20 inches. And it needs to be 46 inches. So if we do 6 times, we'll do 120 rows on her blanket is 120 rows. Blah, I can't speak. You do 6 times 20 is 120 rows. I'm going to be at, no, I'm not going to be at 120 rows. I'm going to be at like 80. I'm probably going to be close to that though. I think we need to rethink this. Because if I've got 41 rows at 20 inches, then 82 rows would be the sides. The back is 5 inches. So I'm probably going to be at 90 rows. Maybe I should pick out more colors. Got to give that a thought. Let me know what you guys think. I think that's caught me up though. We've got flowers, we've got a couple of ruanas in a shirt. And oh, and I did, for those of you that were following in the glass, I did work on my glass yesterday. I have, I'm making something, I'm making 6 or 8 of something. I can't remember how many are down there. And I did work on that yesterday, and over the weekend I'm hoping to finish it up. And then I will show you on Monday what I'm doing, or what I've done. And I think there's going to be a giveaway involved, because hopefully by Monday we'll have 2,500 subscribers, and I am going to do a 2,500 subscriber giveaway. I was at $2.95 or $24.95 when I started this video today. So I'm sure over the weekend I will hopefully gain 5 subscribers, and by Monday's video we will be doing a giveaway for what I'm making in my glass, and to celebrate the 2,500 subscribers. That's the plan. But you know how things go with my plan. Look at my ruanas. They don't always work out well. But the giveaway, I'm pretty sure will, if I get the projects done, that's going to happen on Monday. So that's what we have for you today. As always, have a totally awesome day. And if I don't see you before Monday, I will definitely see you on Monday with the giveaway. If by chance I do get them done today or tomorrow before Monday, I will do that. If I get the projects done, I will show you before Monday. I should. I don't have much going on this weekend. So anyway, have a completely, totally awesome day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.